The girls are fighting! No! The girls are fighting!
Girl, yes. And on Nara's birthday yesterday, okay? Azriel and Jocelyn came to blows on R. Kelly's birthday yesterday. And in the midst of all of that, Azriel accused Jocelyn of not only assaulting her, but sleeping with the minor and said that she was going to jail. Girl, y'all, it got so crazy yesterday. And what's crazy about all of this is just a few months ago, they were sister wives. Just a few months ago, they were putting on a united front for R. Kelly. Do you guys remember, of course, that infamous interview with Gayle King and everything, where the girls were like, yes, we hang out together, we go to amusement park together, we watch movies together, when they was, showing up to the courthouse in the middle of the summer with like turtlenecks and sweaters on and big ass jackets on, talking about they was riding for their dude. And now they are no longer riding for that guy. They have I'll say this. Azriel is no longer riding for R. Kelly. Now, I could tell something was going down, and it has been for a minute, because Azriel has been moved on. Maybe she got to the point where she realized R. Kelly was not getting out of jail. There was no way he was probably getting out of jail, and she needs to move the hell on. So she has moved out. Matter of fact, I follow her on Instagram, and I watch her stories, and it seems to me that she has moved someplace warm. She definitely ain't in Chicago, cold as Chicago. She moved someplace warm. But yeah, it's just crazy to me, because at one point these girls were defending R. Kelly. They were defending him to the death.
What is your relationship, both of you, with R. Kelly?
We're with him. That's our relationship.
We're with him. Yeah, that's what it is.
And we're in a relationship with him.
Right.
You just said it.
A very strong relationship as well.
Both of you?
Yes, most definitely.
How do we say this without being inappropriate? Is this a three-way relationship, or do you each have a separate relationship with him? How does this work?
Well, both
I'm
of
curious.
those.
Yeah.
We both have our individual relationships with him, and we all are family all together. We have our moments where we sit and watch movies all together. We go to amusement parks all together.
I'm not talking about Azriel going to movies and sitting watching, going to parks. I'm talking about, is it a three-way sexual relationship?
Sexually? Well, first of all, I'm not here to talk about my personal life. Okay. And I would never share with no one what I do in or outside of the bedroom. And as a woman, I'm sure you would not either.
Yes. No, I wouldn't, but
okay, then.
No, you're
next
right.
question.
No, you're right. I would not, but this is a very different circumstance.
It's not a different.
Azriel's a spicy little thing, ain't she? Gayle King was like, nah, girl, I ain't talking about no damn amusement parks. Was y'all all hunching on each other. But shit, Azriel got her, she snapped back on her ass. But anyway, so as I said, Azriel has moved on. She seems like she's doing other stuff. She's been on social media a lot lately. And I also believe she definitely watched the R. Kelly documentary, Surviving R. Kelly, the second season, a few days ago. Maybe she had an epiphany or something like that. But I think this has been a long time coming for her. Jocelyn, on the other hand, is still very much under the clutch of R. Kelly. And you can tell that because most recently, both girls went back to the Trump Tower. Now, his lease has been off for a while. His lease was over for a minute, and those girls needed to go back and retrieve their shit. And as you're going to see in this video, it's about 2 minutes long, the girls are going to come to blows. Most of the video is with the phone on the floor, but I definitely think it's worth watching. So go ahead and check this out, and look at the welcome home sign at the top, as if his ass is...
You know that's wrong. You know that's wrong. This is his house. You disrespectful. You're so evil. I'm not evil, baby. I need to protect myself. I need to protect myself. See that shit? Joy, you were sleeping with me. It's a minor. You were sleeping with me.
Okay. Stop.
Okay. Ladies.
Call the police. You got
Ladies.
You got a situation up there.
Come on, let go. Yeah, because you went to jail. You were sleeping with me as a minor.
Okay.
Lying bitch. With me as a minor. Liar. You're sleeping with me as a minor. You were sleeping with me. Bitch, I know how to fight. Okay. I know how to fight. I'm pressing charges, too. She's crazy. I'm pressing charges, too. Kimberly, I feel sorry for you. You're going to jail, Mama. You're going to jail, Mama. Where my phone at?
loud. Well, the police are on the way, so... We already...
They can grab those last two. Tell them grab those last two. I'll get my hair done tomorrow. I mean, that. You know, I'm not calling you.
No. Wait, the police come in. I don't want them to go after each other. You stay there. You stay there.
Okay, I need my phone.
I have other residents here. Where's your phone at?
Can you check her jacket? Because that's the last place I saw it. And she's pushing it away. Can you check her jacket? Can you check her jacket? Because that's not her position right here.
These comments was in damn shambles, y'all. I was just, the people were saying, the phone over here on the floor is right here, Azriel is right. It was just hilarious. I know this is not meant to be funny and stuff like that, but that shit was actually very, very funny. The comments, they was lighting up them comments. But anyway, Azriel was definitely not done after that. She decided that she had had enough and she was going to let the whole world know what we pretty much already knew about R. Kelly, right? So she basically says that she pretty much tells us that they have had no contact with the outside world. They weren't watching TV and he didn't want them to see the documentary. Yeah, she definitely put R. Kelly.
I ain't even gonna cap, because you know what? Rob has been lying to all of y'all. And that's the sad part about it. That is the sad fucking part about it. He been lying to all y'all asses. And he had people like me lying for him. That's why we never watched the documentary. That is exactly why. So we got on Gayle King, as stupid as can fucking be. Oh, this nigga. Get his bitch these last few Grammys. Give her these last few Grammys before I fucking break them. You better give her these last Grammys before I fucking break them. Call an attorney. Call a fucking attorney. Call a fucking attorney.
This comment right here had me almost in tears, y'all. It said, R. Kelly ain't raised y'all like this. I know this is not supposed to be funny, but some of this shit is just funny to me. Now, ever since this came out, of course, R. Kelly's attorneys had to make sure they said something and said that all Azriel is doing is she's doing all this stuff for clout. She's doing all this for attention. You remember they kind of came at Jocelyn the same way when they thought that Jocelyn came out and was turning against R. Kelly. As it turns out, that was a fake account. Jocelyn did, in fact, not turn against R. Kelly, but she's still with him. Even after his attorneys came after her and basically called her a liar, she is still rocking with him. Azriel always seemed like the stronger of the two girls, so it is not surprising that she was the one to crack first. I'm hopeful that both of these girls will eventually leave his grasp. Azriel is already gone, and maybe it's just a matter of time before our girl Jocelyn does that. Now, a lot of people are looking at this and saying, you know what, Azriel, you ain't no saint either, because you was right there along with them. While you're sitting here trying to put Jocelyn on blast, you was right along with them. But the question is, even though she was sleeping with Jocelyn, does that mean that Azriel was sleeping with younger girls? Because Jocelyn was the older of the two. Okay, it's a difference. In my opinion, it is a difference. Now, if Azriel was bringing other girls in younger than her, minors, and sleeping with them, yeah, that's a problem, right? Now, TMZ caught up with Jocelyn's parents last night or whatever. Supposedly, Jocelyn has been arrested, according to Azriel. And they asked Jocelyn's parents, had they talked to her? They said no. And they also asked her about the allegations that Azriel made about Jocelyn sleeping with her. And they was like, oh, those sound sketchy. Well, how sketchy is it when you guys put your daughter on video interrogating her about sleeping with a girl? What's so sketchy about it? And would it be sketchy if the tables were turned and this was Azriel's parents? Huh? What if Azriel was alleging that, or Jocelyn was alleging that Azriel was sleeping with her. Would it be sketchy then? So I just found that kind of interesting. And you guys will probably have to find the clip. I didn't want to put no TMZ stuff on here. You know how they act. All right. But I just found that kind of interesting. I'm glad that Azriel finally had the strength to leave. I really am glad for that. And I hope that Jocelyn will do the same. But as far as R. Kelly, the strongest one gone. She ain't got your back no more. So, yeah, boy, you better just kind of get ready. Just sit there for a minute. All right. Because this girl is cracking. And she's probably going to tell a whole lot more. She's definitely going to sing. But anyway, I'm going to leave you guys with the video that I posted yesterday with Azriel making those allegations against Jocelyn. And we're going to see where this goes. This shit is definitely not over. Not over by a long shot, guys. You know a whole lot more shit is going to come out. A whole lot of shit is about to come out. This girl is about to sing. Whether you like it or not, she got a whole lot of shit to say. Whether you think she's looking for clout or not, don't matter. Don't matter. She was in that house and she know a lot of things. All right. So I will see you guys on the next video. If some more shit come up, I'll definitely let you know. In the meantime, go ahead and take a look.
That left, apparently?
Yes. Okay, so Jocelyn Savage, we both live here. She came up here with another young woman named Kimberly. I don't know who she was, but Jocelyn attacked me once in here, again out there, and it was witnesses. You can go ask Trump security. Every single time she came to me and attacked me, and I had to defend myself. So I would like to press charges immediately.
What happened? What made her attack you?
She came in here. First of all, she came up in here. She gave our keys to another woman to come up here and get her stuff. Yes, she sent Kimberly up here to get stuff.
Who's Kimberly?
I don't know who Kimberly is. It's somebody that supports him. I don't know. She's a handler. She does all his handwork from him from jail. And she came here with the keys. I didn't let her come up here first because I didn't know who she was. I told her, it's okay, I understand you're here with Joy, but if Joy needs anything from this apartment, she needs to be with you because I don't know who you are. And I'm not just about to let you roam where I dwell. So then Jocelyn came back up here. I was in here with people that I know, whom I trust, because I don't know what she was on or if she would have came with a weapon or anything. So therefore, I had people in here. When she got in here, she just came to get his awards and his Grammys and stuff. And then after that, she started saying that I'm so wrong and that this and that. And I told her, Jocelyn, you're going to jail. You slept with the minor. That minor was me. You did it multiple times over and over again. And she was like, oh, I can't believe you're doing this. I can't believe you're saying this. All this stuff. And then she started attacking me.
She hit you?
Yes.
With her hand? Was she using an object or anything?
Yes, she did hit me with her phone. She hit me with her hands, and she was trying to kick me.
In your face?
Yes, with her phone.
You need medical attention or you
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Sure?
I just want to press charges immediately.
Okay, where did she get hit? In the
She
head?
hit me on my head with her phone. That's where this is. And then she was, when she was punching me, she had her phone in my face, in her hand, so it kind of put blemishes on me, but not necessarily from her punches or anything.
Okay.
Do you have your ID?
I do have my ID. Let me find my jacket.
Is that good? Sorry, I didn't know what I was walking into.
Yeah, it's what's going on? Yeah, this is, as you know, this is R. Kelly's girlfriend in all the news, and the other girl was the other one, and the documentary just came on, and she came here.
Hey.
So were you guys here?
What the other female's info? Do you have that?
Pardon me?
The other female?
Jocelyn Savage.
Do you have her,
I do have her phone number.
How do you spell her first name?
Jocelyn, Joycelyn.
Savage?
Savage, S-A-V-G-E. Savage, sorry.
Jocelyn came in. She wanted to take
Your middle name, do you know?
I do not. I think it's Tyrese. Tyrese, I believe.
Jocelyn.
What's your phone number?
I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm sure he's going to tell her to change her number. So she's going to be changing it. I already know it.
Who's telling her to change it?
Robert.
Okay, so they left the building. So what we're going to do is we're going to get paperwork to, and we're going to advise warrants so that if you wanted to pursue,
I do immediately.
Before judgment, you can get a warrant put out for it.
Look at the eye. She did hit her. And she do have.
You want an evidence technician to take a picture of the? You're going to stay here.
No.
We can request them.
Yeah.
She still has access to this.
They were R. Kelly's.
Yeah. So how should we go about that? Talk to the building and not.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving. It doesn't matter.
You're leaving?
Yeah, most likely in about a day or two.
Okay. With the evidence technician, if you want them to photograph
Yeah, I
before,
do.
they'll come here.
Okay.
What's your phone number?
773.
Yeah.
7.